Let's see the next topic, that is one's complement number system as a weighted number system. Let me tell you a very important note, a very important point, very interesting point about one's complement number system. That is, one's complement number system is also a weighted number system. But let me tell you what is interesting. Interesting thing is that in the standard resources, nothing is given for one's complement number system, whether it is weighted or unweighted. It is not given in the standard resources. Let me tell you. But if you search on the chat GPT, if you search that one's complement representation is weighted code or not, it will tell you no, it is not. But let me tell you that one's complement number system, this is actually a weighted number system. We have already seen two's complement number system. Two's complement representation is a weighted number system. Similarly, one's complement number system, one's complement representation, that is also a weighted number system. Okay, and let me tell you very interesting note, that if you search on the internet, then you will find that one's complement number system is not a weighted number system, but actually it is. Okay, and let me tell you who discovered this. So let me tell you very interesting note, that is, this one's complement system, this is a weighted number system. It was discovered by a Go classes student Chetan Naik. Okay, it was proven by a Go classes student Aditya, and it was verified by IIT professors. Let me tell you again, if you search on the internet, you can go and you can search on the Google whether one's complement system is weighted or unweighted. Then you will see that there is no standard resource, no standard book, no university article. There is no standard resource which will tell you whether it is weighted or unweighted. Okay, basically there is no information about one's complement being weighted or unweighted in the standard resources. Let me tell you, the standard resources do not say that one's complement is not a weighted system. Basically, they do not say anything about one's complement. So, in the standard resources, in the standard books, in the standard university articles, you will not find any information about one's complement system being weighted or unweighted. But if you focus on non standard articles, some Indian websites, if you focus on some Indian websites, then you will see that they will tell you that one's complement system is not a weighted system. And you can see the chat gpt is also telling you that it is not a weighted system, because I think that chat gpt is influenced from the non standard resources, because on the internet all the non standard resources, they are telling you that one's complement is not a weighted system. Okay, but let me tell you that it was discovered by Chetan Naik, Go classes student, and it was proven by Aditya, Go classes student, and it was verified by IIT professors that one's complement system, one's complement representation is actually a weighted number system. Okay, before I tell you what are the weights of this one's complement system, before I tell you more about it, let me tell you about Chetan Naik and Aditya. Last year, let me tell you, last year they discovered that Chetan Naik, basically Chetan Naik discovered that this one's complement system, this is also a weighted number system. Okay, and let me tell you, this year Chetan Naik has got IIT Madras. Last year, when Chetan was Go classes student, he was preparing for the GATE exam. He was preparing for GATE CS 2025 exam with Go classes. At that moment, he discovered that this one's complement system is a weighted number system. And now this year, he has got IIT Madras. He is now in IIT Madras. And Aditya, he was also preparing for GATE CS 2025. He was Go classes student. He proved, basically, the observation of Chetan Nayak, it was proven. This Aditya basically took the observation of Chetan Nayak and he formally proved that this one's complement system is a weighted number system. And let me tell you, after that, after Chetan Nayak and Aditya discovered, after Chetan discovered and Aditya proven it, then I mailed to the IIT professors and we got it verified from two IIT professors that yes, this is true, that one's complement system is a weighted number system. This is a very interesting point I'm telling you, because I think only in the Go classes this discovery I'm telling you, because in the on the internet, in the standard resources, you will not find this. Okay, and very interesting reply I will show you. One IIT professor replied that even IIT professor did not know about it, and after we basically after we provided the, I can say, the proof and the discovery, after we provided this discovery, then the IIT professors, they also told that yes, this is correct. Okay, so let me tell you about Chetan Naik first. You can see Chetan Naik was Go Classes student. You can see this is the message Chetan sent to me. Hello Deepak sir, I have got MS CSE offer in IIT Madras and I have decided to go for it. So let me tell you that Chetan got all India rank 342 in GATE CS 2025 and he has joined IIT Madras this year. Congratulations to Chetan. We are very proud of him. Okay, you can see this is one of the message from Chetan Naik. You can see on January 31 this year in 2025, on January 31, Chetan basically sent a message before the GATE exam. You can notice the GATE exam was in February. Before the GATE exam, Chetan sent a message to me on the Telegram. You can see, hello sir, I would like to thank you for amazing lectures. Whatever happens tomorrow, it has been a great learning journey for me. Wouldn't have been possible without you and Sachin sir. Thanks a lot. Okay, and this was my reply. Thank you, Chetan. Best wishes for tomorrow. And you can see the next message he sent to me after the GATE exam, and that was he is expecting a rank around 300. Finally, he got all India rank 342. This is the rank he got. And I wrote a article on LinkedIn also. You can see 4 months back. This article I wrote where I am congratulating Chetan Naik for wonderful performance. You can see basically Chetan was, you can notice that Chetan was focusing on the knowledge. You can see in this message he is basically saying that whatever happens in the GATE exam, whatever happens tomorrow, actually the next day was the GATE exam. On the 1st February the GATE exam was conducted. So you can see whatever happens tomorrow, it has been a great learning journey for me. So he was basically focusing on the learning experience, the joy of learning. So congratulations to Chetan. And also let me tell you about Aditya. Aditya has joined IISc Bangalore. Okay, you can see Aditya sent me a message on 15th May that IISc Bangalore CSA theory interview went very well. I think ho jayega. Okay, and this was my reply that hoping for the best result. And you can see he sent this reply on 2nd June that got the official offer letter from IISc Bangalore. Now he has joined IISc Bangalore. Okay, and you can see just few days back when Aditya was going to IISc Bangalore, he shared a photo with me. You can see on the 17th July this photo by the train, I think. So you can see on the way to IISc. Okay, this message he sent to me on just few days back on 17th July. Okay, so we are very proud of all of our students, Chetan and Aditya. They have discovered something very amazing. Chetan discovered, then it was formally proven by Aditya, and we are very proud of them. Okay, pause the video and read this screenshot. Please do read this screenshot. It will motivate you. Now let me tell you that as I told you that after Chetan discovered that one's complement is also weighted code, what we did, we sent this information, basically we wanted to verify from IIT professors. So you can see this mail I sent to many IIT professors, Professor Indranil Sen Gupta, Professor Santanu. Okay, so basically to many IIT professors, I sent this mail. Basically, you can see here that, sir, my name is Deepak Punia. I'm a faculty for GATE CS at Go Classes. And you can see there is a doubt that we already know that two's complement is a weighted code. This we already know. Okay, this is very well known actually, that two's complement is a weighted code. This is very well known thing. Now you can see basically our observation. Okay, you can see the observation was observation by the Chetan. You can see the credit goes to Chetan and Aditya. Okay, mainly the credit goes to Chetan because it was discovered by Chetan. Okay, he was the first person to discover it. Okay, then it was from that observation of Chetan, Aditya basically took it to the next level and he proved it. Okay, so let me tell you that this was the observation by Chetan that one's complement representation is basically a weighted code. Okay, and you can see this is the weight, and this observation was made by Chetan that these are the weights. Okay, so I will also show you what will be the weights of one's complement representation. But let me tell you the reply that we got. You can see we got a reply from Professor Santanu of IIT Kharagpur. So this reply we got that your observation is correct. And another reply we got from Professor Indranil Sen Gupta. You can see this is the reply we got. Dear Mr. Punia, your observation is correct. It is true. Read this. It is true that none of the textbook they categorize one's complement as weighted code. In fact, I was also not aware of that. You can see this is a very amazing reply from Professor Indranil sir. You can see they are saying that in fact I was also not aware of that. But after your mail, this is a proud moment for Chetan. This is a proud moment for Go classes. After your mail, I verified. You can see a professor of IIT Kharagpur is saying that after your mail, I verified that whatever you have mentioned is correct. In fact, it is very easy to prove. Okay, we can also prove it, as I told you that Aditya actually proved it. Okay, the proof is also very simple, but we will not go into the proof. Okay, so the point is that my best wishes, Professor Indranil Sengupta. So this is a huge moment for us. Okay, for Chetan mainly. So the credit goes to the Chetan. So let me tell you that one's complement system, one's complement representation is a weighted number system. It was discovered by a Go classes student Chetan Naik, okay, and verified by IIT professors. And in future, if any teacher, if anyone teaches that one's complement is a weighted number system, then I request them that they give credit to Chetan Naik. Okay, this is a request. If any faculty, if any gate faculty is watching this video, and if you teach this concept to the students, that is very good. Of course you should teach. Okay, but it will be very good if you give the credit to Chetan Naik. Okay, so now let's see what are the weights associated in the ones complement system. What are the weights associated with each position? So let's discuss that. So you can see this is the message that I got from Chetan. You can notice. Okay, basically Chetan is saying that sir, one's complement system is also a weighted system. Okay, you can see these are the weights are given by Chetan. So you can see it was a discovery by Chetan. Okay, congratulations to Chetan. Now let's see the weights. Okay, so one's complement system is a weighted number system. Now let me share what will the weights of each position. So let me take one example first. If you have any one's complement binary number, assume that we have this one's complement binary number 10110, some random number I am taking. Then what will the weights associated with each position? Let me tell you, the weights associated for these positions which are not MSB. You can see this is MSB. Okay, for non-MSB positions, the weights are similar to our binary number system. Means the weight associated with this least significant position, that is 2 power 0. Here the weight is 2 power 1. Here the weight is 2 power 2. Basically, okay, only the difference will come in the MSB position. For the remaining positions, the weights are similar to your binary number system. What the weight associated with this position? That is 2 power 5. Okay, you can see the weight associated here, that is 2 power 4. The weight associated here is 2 power 3. Now you can see for this MSB, what will be the weight? Let me tell you. The weight will be negative, first of all. The weight will be actually minus 2 power. How many digits are there on right of it? There are total 6. So you can see minus 2 power 6. Just do plus 1. This is the only difference. You can see. Remember, if you have a 2's complement number, then what are the weights? We have already seen that 2's complement number system, that is also a weighted number system. If you have a 2's complement binary number, okay, consider the same number. Let's assume 1011 Now you can see if this is a 2's complement binary number, then what are the weights associated with MSB? The weight associated with MSB, that is negative minus 2 power 6. Okay, but in the ones complement binary number, the weight associated will be minus 2 power 6 plus 1. This is the only difference, nothing else. Very simple. Okay, and for the remaining positions, the weights are similar to your binary number system, like here 2 power 5, here 2 power 4, here 2 power 0. I hope you understood. So did you understand what are the weights associated with each position? So let me make it clear that if you have a number like for example a0, a1, a2, and so on, an minus 2, an minus 1. Okay, let's assume you have n bit binary number. Okay, in the ones complement representation, you have n bit binary number. Now, this ones complement system, this is a weighted system. And what are the weights associated with each position, with each bit? So let me tell you. For this position, this is the least significant bit. So the weight is 2 power 0. Similar to the binary number system, Okay, the only difference will come in the most significant bit, MSB. Okay, so here 2 power 1, here 2 power 2. And what about this one? Here 2 power n minus 2. And let me tell you, the difference will come here. For this MSB, the weight will be negative. That will be minus 2 power n minus 1, because to the right of it, there are n minus 1 digits. Yes or no? To the right of this MSB, there are n minus 1 digits. So you can see that this will be minus 2 power n minus 1, just plus 1. Okay, that's it. If you remember, we have seen 2's complement. 2's complement binary number, if you have, then 2's complement system, that is also a weighted system. Then in that, you can see the difference will be in the MSB. The weight of the MSB, that will be minus 2 power n minus 1. But in the ones complement system, the weight of the MSB, that will be minus 2 power n minus 1 plus 1. This is the only difference, nothing else. Okay. Now, let's solve some questions. Consider this number. Let me give you a ones complement binary number. Now let's find what will be the equivalent decimal value. So there are two ways to do that. What are the two ways? Let's see the method number 1. The method number 1 is, you can see this MSB is 1, so the number is negative. Then because this number is negative, so what we will do? We will do the bitwise complement, or I can say we will apply the ones complement operation on this. So if we apply the bitwise complement, we will get 0 1 0 0 1 0. Yes or no? And you can see basically what is this? Here you can see this is 16 plus 2, that is 18. Okay, so finally answer will be minus 18. Very simple. Now let me tell you the way number 2. What is that? That is basically you consider this number as a weighted, because one's complement system is a weighted number system. So you consider this as a weighted number. What is the weight of MSB? The weight of MSB, that is basically minus 2 power 5 plus 1, because you can see there are 5 digits, 5 bits to the right of this MSB. So I can say that it will be minus 2 power 5 plus 1. This is the weight of MSB. Okay. For the remaining, this is your simple binary number, because the weights are similar to the binary number system. So what is 1101? That is basically 13, right? So finally what we got? We got minus 32 plus 1, that is minus 31 plus 13. What is minus 31 plus 13? That is basically minus 18. Yes or no? So you can see we got minus 18 here also, we got minus 18 here also. I hope you understood. Is this clear? Like this you can solve. Now let's take another example. Consider this ones complement binary number. Then let's find out what will be the equivalent decimal value. Again, there are two ways. What is that? The first way, that is basically, you know that MSB is 0. If MSB is 0, it simply means that the number is positive. And when the number is positive, then you know that one's complement representation and sign magnitude representation will be same. So you can see this 0, this MSB 0 tells you that number is positive, and this will be your magnitude. So you can see what is the magnitude? That is basically 16 plus 5, that is basically 21. So you got plus 21. Okay, what is the way number 2? Way 2, that is basically you consider this as a weighted number. So here you can easily see that the weight of MSB, that will be minus 2 power 6 plus 1. Okay, but you notice one thing, because MSB is 0, so 0 multiplied by anything, that will be 0. So the negative of, so the weight of this MSB, that is negative, but 0 multiplied by its weight, that will be 0. Okay, so ultimately you will get this binary number you are going to get, because for the remaining, all the remaining bits, you can see the weight are similar to your binary number system. So you are going to get basically 21. Okay, you can see. So in both the cases we got 21 in both the ways. I hope you understood. So very simple. I hope you understood. Now let's see some more examples. For example, if we have 1111, then tell me what will be the equivalent decimal value. Very simple. What is the weight of this MSB? That is minus 2 power 3 plus 1. This is the weight of MSB. Okay, the weight is minus 2 power 3 plus 1. And here you have a typical binary number. This is basically 7. Okay, so what you will get? Minus 7 plus 7, that is basically 0. You got 0. Very simple. Okay, let's see another example, that is 0 0 0 0. Here you can see everything is 0. So 0 multiplied by anything, that will be 0. So finally you are going to get 0. Okay, let's take 1 0 0 0. Here you can see that the weight of this position, that is basically minus 2 power 3 plus 1. So what you will get? You will get minus 2 power 3 plus 1. This is the weight of MSB. And this is your typical binary number. The weights are similar to the binary number system, so you are going to get plus 0. So finally you are going to get minus 7. Okay, I hope you understood this. So that's it. We have seen that ones complement system, that is also a weighted number system. And in this weighted number system, again I am telling you the weights. If you have a ones complement binary number, if we have a ones complement binary number like a0, this is the lsb, a1, a2, and so on, an minus 2, an minus 1. If you have n bit ones complement binary number, then here you already know the weight of this msb. This is the msb. The weight of msb, that is basically minus 2 power. You can see to the right of this msb there are n minus 1 digits, so minus 2 power n minus 1 plus 1. This is the weight. Okay, and for the remaining positions, the weights you already know, that is 2 power 0, that is 2 power 1. Okay, for this also the weight is 2 power n minus 2, because you can see for this position on the right of it there are n minus 2 bits, so you can see the weight of this position, that will be 2 power n minus 2. Okay, now let's see how to find the equivalent decimal value. Equivalent decimal value, what that will be? Very simple. You multiply every bit with its weight and then you do the summation. So remember, here you are going to get an minus 1. This we will multiply with an minus 1 multiplied with minus 2 power n minus 1 plus 1 plus. And for the remaining, what we will do, you can see that will be summation ai multiplied by 2 power I is going from 0 to n minus 2. This will be the equivalent decimal value. I hope you understood.